Ah, look, here's the Guillotine.
Dies ist die berühmte französische Guillotine. Viele berüchtigte Mörder, deren Namen Ihnen mit Sicherheit ein Begriff sind, Carrara, Branzini, Daumier, wurden von dieser Guillotine einen Kopf kürzer gemacht. Zuerst wird der Mörder auf dieses Brett gelegt, dann kommt sein Kopf durch dieses Loch. Wenn Sie nun diesen Hebel betätigen, fällt das Beil von oben herab und der Kopf in einen mit Sand gefüllten Korb. Dann kommt der Henker, nimmt des Mörders Kopf und sagt, seht her, das ist des Mörders Kopf, und lässt ihn wieder fallen. Das ist alles zur Guillotine. Lassen Sie uns weitergehen.
I'm sorry, but I didn't understand a word of that. I'm English.
Goodness sake, could have said so earlier.
So, what's all this about? It's jolly nice here.
Yes, this rendezvous is another one of Palmier's ideas.
Well, she's always game for a laugh, your girlfriend.
What do you expect? She is a very well-read lady, so she's always on the lookout for new thrills. She wants to make love in the most unlikely of locations. Oh, I've had to do it in some pretty weird places. I can tell you.
Well, if I were you, I'd finish with her.
I've often considered it. This is no way to carry on, after all. But I'm afraid she'll resort to a bottle of acid. And this idea of making love by the guillotine? I mean, here we are, our usual meeting time, and on the same day as the grand opening. I'm just glad that you are here. Whatever happens, don't leave me.
Don't. Hey, look! A lady!
Don't be daft. It's a joke. It's a wax mannequin that's been set on a seat.
Yes, but I bet you that her legs are made of wood.
Let's have a look then.
Hilfe! Help! Pervert! Schwein!
She meant you, old boy.
I've kept you waiting, darling.
No. Allow me to introduce my friend, Millet, a traveling salesman, surgical supplies. Madame Palmier-Letoucar, my girlfriend.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I met him quite by accident. Here at the museum.
Have you come to see the latest attraction?
Certainly, madam.
Here it is. The famous guillotine.
Yes, here it is. How about going for a drink?
Oh no, it's far too much fun here.
She's planning something. Don't leave me.
This dungeon, this small machine with its fearsome blade gleaming. Oh, what a perfect spot for making love.
Here we go.
Oh, Monsieur Millet, the joy of exchanging caresses in strange and atmospheric corners. Monsieur Le Cadin and I love that.
Oh yes, she loves that.
There's no accounting for taste.
If you only knew of some of the delightful spots that have borne witness to our kisses. One day, we had a cozy cup of tea in the catacombs.
We were surrounded by piles of bones.
And another time, thanks to one of our friends who is a charge nurse at the hospital, we had a candlelight dinner for two under the section table in the operating theater.
Charming!
Oh, isn't it just?
And another time, we had society in the furnace at the crematorium?
No!
Yes!
But none of those places is equal to this. Oh, this guillotine, shuddering as it was gripped by these murders in their final moments. Doesn't it do anything for you?
Oh yeah, it tells me I should get out of here.
You're such a baby! He can be so childish.
But I'm really not in the mood.
Listen, we don't have come here just to whisper sweet nothings to each other.
What? In front of Millet?
Well, get rid of him when...
But what about all the other people?
Just keep an ear for sound of footsteps. Now, quickly, kiss me. Do you not find this dungeon rather sensual as well, Monsieur Millet?
Good God, madam! I prefer something a little more comfortable.
More comfortable? That's all for common or garden love-making. But we prefer something different, don't we?
Oh yes, just like this, in fact.
Come, make love to me.
Let's go over here.
No, there, on the guillotine. I've just remembered a little story about the guillotine. It happened after the revolution, when two lovers were arrested together and were to be guillotined at the same time. When the man who was to be executed first has his neck in the brace, the young woman escaped from the soldier who were guarding her, and before the executioner had time to release the blade, she kissed her lover on the lips. The judges were so impressed by this display of love that they granted her clemency.
So much the better.
She lived in ripe old age, and before she breathed her last, she told the nurse that of all the kisses she had given throughout her life, the most fulfilling was that one all those years ago when she tasted the mouth of her lover as he was decapitated.
Some women have some strange perversions, that's for sure.
Come now, it appeals to the artist in me. You understand that, don't you?
Oh yes, I understand. Believe it.
Everything is in place for a sensual experience. You know what you now have to do?
Leave?
No! You must put yourself in the machine, put your head through here, and then offer me your lips.
What?
Oh no, please.
You're not refusing me.
But what do you expect to gain from all of this?
I have my imagination. I imagine that you are an aristocrat condemned to death. Monsieur Millet will be the executioner, and you must try to believe that the blade will actually fall.
No, it's all too complicated.
Listen, don't refuse me, or else.
Yes, it. Can we go immediately afterwards?
All right then.
Do you think I should give in?
That would be my advice.
All right then, but let's be quick about this. I'll just, put my head through here. Oh.
You're so sweet! That's exactly it. A detachable color!
The final cry.
It's perfect! Oh, oh my darling! Oh no! Imagine the blade is going to fall!
Okay. That's enough. Millet, press the button to release the neck brace.
Maybe it's the one on the left.
Oh, the one on the right.
Perhaps if I press both of them.
Stop messing about! What if the blade comes crashing down?
I get your head!
You are mad!
I never forget you! I will have an experience of a lifetime!
This is what comes of stupid stories like this. Quick, go and fetch the curator.
No, just stay there a moment. If you only knew how beautiful you look. Doesn't he look beautiful like that?
He certainly doesn't look bad.
For God's sake! Get a move on! Aren't you going to look for the curator? Very well. Help!